Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Anno 2070 for a second postseason episode, where I finally managed to get enough managers going that I'll need pharmaceuticals now. Lovely. Oh dear. So, we're finally going to place down the monument. And apparently all audios are... Oh god, freaking damn it. Every time I bloody start a recording, this doesn't happen off air. What the hell's wrong with this? Laboratory. We're gonna need a new one. Go. At least nobody seems sick this time. Oh shit, right, that takes a lot of power, doesn't it? Oh, crud. We're also gonna need some power then, aren't we? Alright, let's, get a little more, coal generation set up here, I want. Okay. Luckily these things don't actually require power to function. It would actually be pretty miserable if they did, if you think about it. Because then, lack of power would cause them to generate coal slower. No, wrong, no. Yeah, there we are. 3, 4. There. Get to work. Generate coal power. Yes. And apparently we need more deacidification. Probably likely. I have no idea as to why the heck my audio's like cut out. Sound. Yeah, it's like when you adjust the sliders, they're supposed to be like that. But as you can clearly see, there's not. Darn. So Skylar Baines is not going to talk to me. Now, there are 4 phases of construction here. We will need some more power before we can fully begin construction. I built a bunch of extra power plants just to make sure, because we'll likely be getting some additional deacidification. Yes, I'm well aware about the energy shortages. There, that should help the situation. Now, we finally made it to 100%. We have, these are the goods stocked here. And basically, this meter is going to slowly fill up over time as it consumes resources from the stockpile there. It will have to consume a grand total of 300 tools and 160 building modules. And that's just to complete the basic foundation. Yeah, there are 4 stages of this. The second stage, I believe, requires tools and concrete. Stage 3 requires steel and something. And that's it. There's only actually 3 construction stages, I believe. I honestly don't remember. Something. Either way, it requires just a whack load of building materials. So you ask, well, what the hell does it give you in return for this whack load of building materials? That's a fair question. Well, you'll now notice that I have the capacity to place houses here. This isn't the most efficient layout, obviously. But hey, it's a layout. So, who's going to complain? I sure as hell am not. This building actually acts not only as a community center, but depending on the level that you have built, it will also further act as additional structures. At a full level, this thing will not only act as a financial center, a ministry of truth. It will a casino. I believe it does act like a casino right now? No, it does not. It's currently only a community center. But it will replace effectively all the building needs here. It will become all 4 of these buildings. Now, a lot of people, when they build their city, they actually plan for a monument. And they set it up so you can get rid of all the other buildings that you don't need and replace it with additional housing. I don't really follow a strict plan like that, mostly because it's way too much work to remember it, and I don't want to have to pull up guides every other goddamn minute. Every time it's like, I want to drop some new houses. Looks like I'll have to consult the guides. It's not exactly, the way I like to do it. I mean, sure I could, but I'm lazy. That's what I'm getting at. And to be fair here, I mean, I want to play a game. I don't want to consult guides for 30 minutes every time I want to damn well build more houses. So I just kind of follow an organic-ish pattern based off a simple principle. And honestly, you know what? It works alright. As we can see. And hey, we're getting a few more people in here. You know, establishing the city. And we can continue building additional persons over here. And I'm not particularly worried about it's running out of building materials. I have a fairly large production line. I have expanded the production lines over here on this island. As you can see, we've got more building materials, or building modules that'll come in and stuff like that. I've prepared for this construction. I've also dropped down a bunch of extra depots here to ensure that we actually have the storage capacity. We are a little low on steel, though. I'm worried about that. I would not mind getting to work on that. Let's see, you still have like another 9 things to go on that. You still have another 10 to go on that. I need to figure out how many we lost when that thing exploded. Items. So we have 7 now, plus 9. We need 24. 7 and 9 are 16. That means there should be 8 in production here. Yeah, alright, that seems reasonable. Hopefully that's about right. What are we producing again? Oh yeah, impact boosters. Alright, there we go. Good work. It's quite fairly heavy to build one of these things. I need to, and this is just for the basic kinetic penetrators, because I will need 12 of these, as it turns out. I'm not even getting started on the goddamn carbon and friggin' whatever these things are called. Electro circuit things. Yeah, circuits. They're microchips. So that's hell on its own. So the logistics required to build a level 3 object is ridiculous. And that's why I only actually have one. You ever wonder why I only have one level 3 object? That's why. They are hard to build. They require an impressive amount of infrastructure. But like I said, it's slowly consuming stuff here. You can see the amount consumed here, obviously. And that's also why I have a depot right here. I also have one here, but actually, you know what? I don't need that depot there anymore. Realization. Oh, right. The depot there is out of points. And I say that because that depot is mostly just there for, you know, giving me range around here. Doesn't really matter or anything. There. Alright, so how are we doing in terms of eco balance? Minus 39 is not perfect. We have a lot extra. So, you know, we can drop down an additional deacidification station. 100% there. Something I do have around the island right now, actually, is a couple of wind parks. They're really kind of nice. Excuse me. I just dropped a single eco worker house for the sake of it. Alright, good. He's bringing in more kerosene. Kerosene is actually incredibly important, as I've recently learned. They're required for impact boosters. So, you know. And as we know, I disassembled my impact, or my whatever it is, thing from before. So that's a bit of a problem, but, you know. Well, are you still on schedule? Yes, we are. Slowly now, this thing is going to build up. It will take very long time. I'm not certain which will be finished first, to be honest. These or, you know, this. It will be a long time before this is even close to complete. However, we are going to need additional steel, it would seem. Good, bring 160 steel over. Alright. Like I said, I can't remember what, actually, you know what? I have the wikis open here. Monuments. Let's see. Phases. 40 minutes is how long the foundation to phase 1. Phase 1 to phase 2 is 60 minutes. Phase 2 to completion, yeah, alright, so there's only 3 construction phases. Is 80 minutes. So, wow, that's an extremely long amount of time. Yeesh. Wow. Power cost. Oh, holy shit. 300 power cost when it's done. Of course, power cost right now is 40, so we're actually just skirting that. Alright, so in order to build this, it will cost me the foundation. Yeah, we already paid that. Phase 1, 300 tools, 160 building modules, as we see here. Phase 2 is 300 tools, 160 concrete, right? And the final phase is 300 tools and 160 steel. Okay, so we will have enough steel. The only thing I can really call into question is our tools. I think between the two islands storage, 300 there and only 60 here. Not exactly perfect, but that's 400 tools out of the requisite 900. So not great. We might have to double up some tool production, I think. Yeah, I think that's going to be something we're going to have to do. We do have a pile of iron just sitting around. Yeah, alright, I'm going to double up some tool production here. This is a good enough place, I suppose. And to assist it, I will, fully upgrade it. Alright, so those tool factories are going to get to work. They're going to consume the excess of iron that we have built up here. And try and put up the tools. Damn, alright. It's going to be a long, long stretch before this thing is done. We do need to keep at least one depot next to it, though, at all times, because that's how it gets resources. So you take out a depot and, well, it stops getting resources and stops building. Alright, so, yeah, this is our total inhabitants. Not terrible. Not terrible. Oh, boy. I still don't have jewelry set up, by the way. Now they really want pharmaceuticals, too. It's like, god damn it. Yeah, pharmaceuticals. I believe there's like 14 of these. Yeah, you have to get aqua farms and fat factories. These can be, I believe, put anywhere, regardless of, seeds. You obviously need the algae, and you will need manganese, which comes from underwater, which is... You need manganese nodes for it. And then the rare earth borer. Requires manganese and produces rare earth elements. Combined, you get a healthcare office. Which is always nice. And so this thing, this is the final factory, as it were. And it produces pharmaceuticals. It may not seem like a lot, but... Oh, hey, we got another prototype. How many do we have just lying around in our warehouse now? Unpublished special algorithm, another innovative molecular filter, and... Yeah, alright, so we got 4 more, actually. Running 3 academies like this at full time generates quite a few prototypes, though because of how hit and miss these can be, it's never exactly advisable as a reliable way of getting prototypes. We'll take these to the Ark. Alright. But yeah. So, full power production, good. And we're astounding about 10 minutes in. Okay, what are you doing out here? Yeah, you have that gun upgrade I'm probably going to be selling. Trench coat's not in the sector right now. Not that I actually need, I actually have all the prototypes I need for once. Oop. Sure. Okay, apparently we're out of space in the Ark. Fairly certain we have at least those two. Oh, we do have secret universal fuels too. But apparently we do not. We need more room for an unpublished special algorithm. I accept that. I've kind of loaded up the Ark as best I can. Prepped for the multiplayer game. Got some tools, got a whack load of building materials, blueprints for a hydroelectric dam, and a keeper. Someday you guys, well, by the time you're seeing this, you should know what the keeper is. Toolware tools, yeah. This is actually kind of neat. This is what's called a duty. So anytime on my island an NPC buys a certain quantity of tools, I will actually get tools. So if they buy 10 tools, I get 5 tools. You know? I don't know. I believe if they sell it, I think it's only. I think it's only buying, but I cannot confirm that. They're for various different, things. I'd be mostly interested in trying to get some more of those, if I could. Because they're kind of good. Toolware for communicators. Not interested in that because that's an eco thing. But if I could find toolware for, again, eco objects. Building modules. That I could buy. I'm okay with that one. Toolware on luxury meals. Nah. It's too high of a good. This protector thing. Steelworks. Ooh. Still lots of good things, and I have a pile of money to blow, so. Toolware for fish. Perfect. Actually, that's pretty shitty. Come to think of it. Yeah, that's not really that good. Building modules? Eh. The problem is, none of these seem to be for, the major things that I export. What do I even export? Like, I don't think I export anything. Yeah, I export, like, uranium products on occasion. Whenever the hell I'm mining them. But, that's it. So, energy drinks, not interested. Fuel, definitely no. Nope. An instant oil disperser. Wow, that thing's 3 minutes to clean. Not terrible. I'd rather make my own. They're shittier, but they're cheaper. Toolware for fish. Either way, some more toolwares. I guess we can just bring them along. I have no problem. Like, depending on the situation. I don't think tools will ever be that useful, honestly. Yeah, it's probably the right thing to do. Trade that spot for the algorithm. Here we have the pelagic trawl net that we had in that island, as well as the comprehensive archive. I'm going to bring those along. I've kind of set this place up, so, put an extra Ministry of Truth here. It's not needed anymore. Never really was. The city wasn't built around the idea of having it. I got it too late in the city's development for that. But, that's fine. It's fine. I really feel like there's a way to edit the game speed, and I want to do that. I feel like there is a functions database. Here we go. Speed up time. Yeah, we can go at double speed. And, that'll cause it to consume a fair bit more. I don't usually run at double speed because, well, to be fairly obvious, you can see how fast things are going now. It's not great, but for the purposes of building the monument, it may be a requirement. Yeah, just a little bit of a requirement. I don't even think it's a double speed. I think it's like triple or quadruple speed or something. Seems way too fast. I'm just gonna drop these here. But yeah. Damn. Okay, so we still are gonna need a global. Let's see. I think this is actually going to be the only one I keep, which is a general maintenance cost reduction on all Tycoon buildings. And I say that because that's -8 there. -1. And plus -1 on every one of these power generators, which I tend to have quite a few of, so that's pretty good. Sadly, it doesn't help like the port authorities, the harbor depots, or anything. Not even like the fishing docks. But for like the industry island here, it's -2 per oil driller. So that, easily... You know what? Actually, why don't we just see? I should be able to unsocket it. Well, I might have to free up some space first. There. Let's unsocket this. 1710. It's saving me about 300 right now. That ain't bad. That is not bad at all. Oh no, I don't want to do that actually. I want to go into upgrades and I want to socket it again. There we go. So that is a fair bit. It makes industry a little cheaper. And if you're having some hard time getting by, very important, I think. So I'm going to keep that. Productivity plus 4% is not something I'm really going to worry too much about, Like, do transport delivery, automated extinguisher? No. Wow. That's actually a pretty good item. Like in rarity terms. Not actually that good. Alright, so the first stage of the monument is just about completed here. It's actually got all the remaining goods needed, and it's just consuming it now. Nope, get away. Almost there. And boom! It's grown bigger. So now it just requires a bunch of tools and a bunch of concrete. Yeah. That was the foundation that we placed. We got phase 1 done. Phase 2. And phase 3, yeah, you can actually see it all required here. Huh. Alright. The production's apparently halted. Begin the construction. Full sail. It's gonna take, that one was 40 minutes. So, we'll probably come back, maybe... Oh, hey, we've got trend-setting molecular motion sensor. Anyway, so we're gonna come back to this someday. Maybe it'll be done by then. Anyway, so thank you everybody for watching. As always, this has been your lovely host, Gilvin, signing off.